How's it going, everyone? Hope we're alright. Just waiting on Juliano to comb his hair and join us. Hi Smurf, how's it going? Scruffs, you good? Gus. Salute, brother. Josh, bro, how's it going? So just a quick one while we get started. Make sure you head over to our website, which is in the bio. Check out our merch. It's just gone live at 7 o'clock. Had a great response from it as well. So if you do that, pop on if you want to buy something. Use the code Lakeside15 and get 15% off. How's it going? Yeah, well, they'll be good once Juliano finishes brushing his hair and gets in. How's it going? So, hair update, so we can get that out of the way at the minute. Yeah, it's still going mad, still needs cut, so yeah. Evening, Josh. Jordan, how's it going, mate? Ellie, alright? How's it going, brother? Repping the Swiss brothers tonight. Head Snowy, how's it going? Yeah, it's a bit awkward, he's late, so we'll get going as soon as he gets in. Don't worry, I'll stick it to him as well. Yeah, gotta love the Swiss hat. Bit of a gift, this one from Sooty, back in the day. Loved it. One of my favourite caps. What's good, brother? You're too kind. You're too kind, Brad. I'm all good here, thank you. Still smiling, still working away, so can't complain too much. Cheers. It's not like a Brazilian to be late. You make me blush, man. You make me blush. One of our lads jump in the chat and hurry Juliano up for us. So what's been happening, boys? We all good? All keeping safe? Someone mentioned the hoodies before. Yeah, the hoodies are brilliant. Nice Lakeside Villains down the arm, logo on the back, little logo on the front. Really nice, really comfortable. Treat yourself if you haven't. Lakeside 15. Go and get one. Matt, my beautiful Matt. I can't speak too loud. The wife's over there, she gets jealous. Sparky. Magpie, listen, you know as well as I do that man likes the blue light district, and once he gets his mindset on something, that's it. He's lost. Yeah, so we're currently just waiting on Juliano. Yeah, so hopefully not too much longer. He's 4 minutes late. He doesn't run a tight ship like me. Oh, Mag, it's like a dog on heat. Hey, he's Juliano. So we're just waiting for him to join now.
Yo!
There he is.
There
How are we?
Good, bro. How are you? How you doing?
Yeah, I'm good, man. I'm good.
Good to talk to you
You're
again.
looking beautiful.
It's just a good light.
I need that kind of light where I am.
I put some light here to help because yay, who's
Yeah. So how are you? How are you doing?
yeah, bro, everything like good. We're still a little bit confused with all the time, but you know, Oreos helping a lot.
Okay. Let me just plug my headset in.
All right.
I can hear you a bit better now.
Oh yeah, for sure.
So, first off, I just want. Oh, first off, just want to say a massive congratulations.
Oh, thanks a
I'm,
lot, bro.
I'm sure the boys in the chats will back us up that there's not a more deserving brother out there. Absolutely, well deserved.
Oh, thanks a lot, Carl. Thanks a lot. I was actually it was during the lunchtime here in Brazil, and I was letting my phone charge, and
Yeah.
I was eating, and then almost an hour later, I got a message from Hector from Orlando, and he was like, "Hey, congratulations," and I was like, "Congratulations for what, dude?" And then he was like, "Oh, let me send you the screenshot." And I was like, "Oh man, crazy."
Yeah, man.
As I said, Carl, it's a recognition. It's a recognition. I'll never do things for recognition. That's not my thing with BV. My thing
Yeah.
with BV is a whole other level. But it's a great recognition. And as I said, it's just the beginning of the journey. BV is a journey for me, it is a journey. So we gotta enjoy every step of the journey. So for me, the elite patch is like the beginning of the journey of like tremendous things that you can do more. Like, so it's not the last. Oh, that's the last patch. No, that's not the last patch. The elite patch means you are into the brotherhood at 100%.
Yeah.
And that's when you start the journey, like a whole other level of the journey. At least that's my
definitely.
opinion.
Yeah, I mean, I'm totally of the same opinion. I mean, I think anyone who gets in just purely for patches is in the Brotherhood for the wrong reasons. Members, elite, they show you that you're not just a part of this for fun, but this is a real lifestyle for you.
Exactly.
So, as you say, the recognition is real nice because people are noticing what you're doing and what you're doing well. So it's always nice to be recognised for whatever you do. But
Yeah.
but you're right, 100%. Patches are patches, but living the brotherhood's a real thing.
Exactly. I totally agree. I
Yeah.
totally agree.
But you don't have to look sexy with that elite.
I gotta tell you something. I gotta congratulate you for the BOM. It was last
Thank you.
month. It was last
Yeah,
month.
yeah.
I didn't have the opportunity to talk to you like in video chat, and you completely deserve it. Completely deserve it.
No, man. That's very kind, brother. That's very kind. I'm sure there's more deserving brothers out there, but as you say, it's not about the patches. It's about making best of the brotherhood. We all have our ups and downs on the journey, but when you meet brothers like yourself, it's all worthwhile. It's all worthwhile.
Exactly.
I mean, we haven't shared as many memories together as what I would like, but we've shared some good ones. Many more to come as well.
I hope so. Many more comments, and that's the thing about BV. I think more than the patches and etc. It's like this kind of connection we make with people that most of them are living far away from us.
Yeah.
I mean, my first time in Europe was to attend a BV meet. My first time in US was to attend a BV meet. So I was meeting guys that I was just talking by Instagram, and when you see those guys for the first time, it's like you got a connection from years.
Yeah,
And
yeah,
this is the memories we build beyond, like memories we build within while we into this brotherhood. It's amazing. It's amazing. So as I said, it's more than just the screen of your mobile. There's a lot more than this. A lot more than this.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Once you get past the whole social media app and chats, and once you submerge yourself into the actual meets, it becomes a special kind of special. I think you know, them people that you've been speaking to over a lot of like a social media app or a chat, when you meet them for the first time, and it's an instant bond, and it's something like I've never felt before. I mean, I've spoken to loads of people around the world, but you don't have that instant bond. But with this, you do, and it's like you've known them for years and years. So it's always good. It's always good.
It's always good, and it's like it's something that most of the time you can explain to someone else. People gotta live, you gotta experience by themselves, you know. So how is that feeling, bro? It's hard for me to tell you because you gotta live that for yourself. You gotta experience yourself on that.
Yeah,
it's something very unique for each person that you gotta experiment. You gotta you gotta feel by yourself.
Yeah.
It's crazy sometimes.
Yeah, I mean that's one thing. Like I kind of like to make aware to the lads in the chapter is that you've got to submerge yourself into BB. You know, that first step of going to your first big meet it's very nerve wracking, but once you get past them nerves, it's the most rewarding thing you'll ever do.
Exactly.
You know?
Exactly.
I mean, my first like memory of you was wrapped up in a big coat, a scarf, a hat, and gloves in warm weather in Amsterdam.
Carl, I was telling you something. I know there's how many guys online? Ado is online.
Yeah.
20, there's 25 guys. I'm from Brazil for the one who that doesn't know who I am. And here we use it with like hot temperatures. My first time in Europe, when I got to Amsterdam, and it was like 5 degrees, I was freezing. I was wearing four layers, and I was shaking. I was like freezing to death for me. And people, and I was watching you guys, like some guys wearing Fab Fermeture. He was wearing like shorts, and I was like, how come this guy can wear shorts? I'm dying here with freezing. No, it's not. It's not cold, Juliano. It's just because you're from Brazil. I was like, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, if I did that, I think I would have melted. So, but I'm used to the cold weather being from the UK. So, I mean, mine is 10, and I'm still out there in shorts.
Oh, it's, so here we never got that cold here.
Yeah.
So it's never. That's why I sometimes the guys were like, "Oh, Juliano is shirtless. Juliano is shirtless." It's fucking hot.
Listen, it needs to get hotter because we need to keep you out of them shirts.
It's hot. It's hot.
So, what was the plans for this year before the whole COVID situation? What meets were you aiming to get to?
Well, I travel. Sorry, can you say it again? Say it again, Carl, please.
So, like, what meets were you planning on attending this year before the whole COVID situation?
Oh, got it. My plan was actually attend to Amsterdam, in Amsterdam again, and some meetings in Europe because I was planning to go to Europe.
Yeah.
But with all this COVID, coronavirus, and etc., the things are kind of crazy. So everything was like canceled. And even though it wasn't canceled, I'm not sure if I would be able to go there.
Yeah.
But it's funny. The funny thing is, things kind of happen to me like within a blink of the eye. It's like, oh, let's go to Amsterdam, and then I find the opportunity just pops up, and I get it, and I go.
Yeah.
But that was my plans. You know, that's something that I like in Europe. It's a little bit different here in South America because we don't have that much countries in South America.
Yeah.
Everything is more spread. So it's for instance, from my house to Argentina to the Latin American meet is a 3 hours flight plus 3 hours plus a 3 hours driving. So it's like far. Everything's far.
Yeah. So like the convenience is a lot harder, really, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a little bit more it's much more complicated to travel here. We have the big distances. It's a little bit more complicated. In Europe, I realize it's a little bit more easier because you can travel by car or maybe by train, or maybe you can get an airplane. You got a 1 hour, 2 hours flight is a little bit more easy. So my plan was actually to go for a certain meets in Europe. Belarus was one of the. I would love to see Nikolai again. I would love to see you guys again. You know, but you know things change, and it is what it is. You got to deal with that.
But that's it. I mean, all this means is that next year, 2021, is a big year, a big expensive year because we're traveling, we're making sure we're getting to every meet. So yeah, we just have to make up for it.
Oh yeah, let's see how it's gonna be the next year because I really want to travel next year, and it's good to be with the BV guys. It's good to be with the brothers.
Yeah.
It's good to as that feeling we said is like it's like you got best friends everywhere, and
yeah, that's it.
We got a lot of things to talk, and it's a really good feeling.
I mean, that's probably one of my favourite things. I mean, it doesn't matter where you go in the world. You can drop on your phone and say, I'm in this location, and you can guarantee that there's going to be a handful of guys that are going to jump up and say, we'll come and meet you, we'll come and have a beer. So that's my favourite thing about it. So every time I go away on holiday with the wife, I make sure I drop it into the chat where I'm going. and try and hook up with some people wherever I am.
Yeah, I got
That's
it.
I mean that's where you make the most spontaneous memories. I mean, Amsterdam. Who can forget the infamous night of the blue lights?
I don't know what you're talking about blue light.
Listen, I remember that night very clearly. It
Jesus
was,
Christ.
yeah, it was,
I was I don't know, Leon, I think Leon was there. Yeah, Leon is
yeah.
here. I gotta tell you that I was I was kind of shocked when I saw it the first time. I was like, let's go to the blue lights. I didn't realize what blue lights was. And let's go there. And then when I got there, I was like, really? I was kind of it's different from Brazil. But it was a very, very nice time. It was a fun time.
Yeah, well, that's where Leon and P spend most of the time in the blue light district.
Really?
That's what I've heard. They're the rumors anyway.
Oh,
I mean,
Fab loves Fab Femiture. He loves the blue lights.
yeah.
Yeah, he's the
Oh,
blue light guy.
yeah, absolutely. I mean, he messaged me the last time, said, make sure you hit the blue lights. It's your favourite place.
Yeah, because Fab is the short guy. You guys know Fab, right?
Oh, midget.
Fab is a short guy. Blue lights. He looks like one of those Smurfs or something like this going to the blue lights.
It's like you can fit him in your pocket.
Yeah. Fab is like this. He's like this.
But no, it's good. It was definitely fun memories. Definitely fun memories.
Yeah. Memories for life. Memories
Yeah,
for life.
100%. I mean, what's that? I wish I was up there last year. But, I mean, Leon, I wish you were there. But I heard a rumor that you were too busy in the blue light district. I mean, that's just all I heard.
I've heard something about that too, Leon. I've heard something about that too.
I mean, Powell brought the best Polish vodka to Amsterdam last year. I mean, I can drink vodka, but that stuff was next level strong.
Yeah, we don't have that vodka here in Brazil. It's a different vodka. I'm pretty sure it's not even like 100%, 50% equal. But as I'm drinking juice. I'm trying to. I wish I had a beer. I had a beer here.
I'm trying to lose weight, but it doesn't help when I keep drinking. So
I'm trying to lose weight too. With my Oreos.
There's a difference between you trying to lose weight and I'm trying to lose weight. I'm like 19 stone of pure British beef. So what we'll do is we'll see if any of the viewers have any questions, and we'll start getting some questions going from the people watching. I know our lads always have a lot of questions, so.
All right, let's go for it.
What was Leon saying? Yeah, definitely that Polish vodka is definitely illegal in other countries.
Mm.
So what time is it over in Brazil? 4 o'clock, did you say?
4:22. Yeah.
So I don't know if you would answer this one from one of our hopefuls. What does it mean to be an honorary brother of a chapter?
I think that question is for me, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, being an honorary member of another chapter, I'm currently honorary member of Lakeside Villains, England, and Bolivia. It means being recognized for another chapter as a full member. And what do I mean by that? It represents the connection you got with the other chapter. So I take this really seriously. That's why I'm always trying to keep in touch with the guys with different chapters. I'm an honorary member because the meaning of it's like being recognized as a close brother from brothers that live far, and it's amazing. It comes to that point when we're talking about connecting with people, connecting with brothers who live far, and that's amazing. That's amazing. Lakeside Villains was the first chapter. I was the honorary member for the first time. I remember Carl telling me that and send me a video. I think you were sitting on a. I think it was sitting on a. I think it was in a bathroom.
Yeah, it was.
He was in the bathroom. And it's amazing. It's amazing. It's good to be. It's a feeling that you feel part of another family. Not just in your chapter, but you feel like it comes to that. It comes to that saying, "One brotherhood, one ship," and that's the thing.
I know, Marcelo, we messed up making that decision. Well, I mean, Juliano. If Juliano is good for one thing, it's the eye candy, and Juliano is the BV Lake District eye candy.
Oh, what?
You always need one that makes you look good.
Come on.
We're all pasty over here.
Oh, I think there's more question. There's more questions for Carl.
Yeah. I mean, for me, making Juliano an honorary member was an easy decision. In Amsterdam, the connection we had straight off the bat was unbelievable. Like I was saying before, it was as if we knew each other for years.
Exactly.
So I mean, it was an easy decision. He's a great guy. He lives and breathes BV like we try and do. So same mentality. So yeah, definitely an easy decision to make. And he's a great guy. So.
And I really appreciate that.
We appreciate you, man. So yeah, so here's another one for you, Juliano. Or from Smurf. How and what made you become a villain?
For me or for you?
For you.
All right. It was in 2016 in Brazil. I'm gonna tell you the whole story quickly. Just not to be that long. I started to grow a beard. I always wanted to have a beard, but I wasn't able to grow my beard. I was always trying to grow it, but it never grows, and I was like struggling with that. Till a certain day when I said to myself, I said to myself, I'll let it grow, and I don't care. Fuck it. What can I swear?
Yeah.
Fuck it. I will let it grow, and I don't care if it looks ugly, if I look like something. I don't care. And I start growing it, and I start, researching about beard, and I found bearded villains, and I was like, bearded villains. What's that? Bearded villains. And I started to go through that, dig that, to find what was that. And then I found the Bearded Villains Brazil Instagram.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, what do they guys do? And I started to see the charities and the photos and everything and etc. And I was like, I gotta join that. And I was like, I gotta find how to join. And then I started searching how to join, and then till the captain reached me out and said, oh, I see you liking the post, you want to know what it is, you want to know how to join, and I joined it. And I'm telling you something, BV was a life changer. It changed my life. It changed my life in a way that I got to know another Juliano after BV. Why? Because I got to know people from different. I traveled to meet people that I never knew, I never seen before. and it brought a different kind of feelings to my life, and it changed my lifestyle. So now, that's why I say you gotta live it. So now, for me, it's not a trend, it's a lifestyle. BV is a way of life.
Yeah.
So once you engage on BV, once you like engage on the BV feeling, it changed your mindset. It changed your mindset about a lot of things. It
Yeah.
changed. I'm telling you something. It changed my mindset about religion. I don't talk about religion, but it changed my mindset about religion, for example.
Yeah.
You know, so it was crazy. So now I'm 100% sure that that was the best decision I've made.
Yeah, well, it was a great decision for me. Like I was my little journey into BV was pretty much similar. Just searching about. I had started growing a beard, and I got hit up by one of the lads that were in the Northern chapter at the time in the UK, asking us to get involved. So I got him. I just kept in touch with him, and I managed to get involved that way back in 2015. And now, 5 years on, I'm still here. I'm still living it, still crying about it, but still having a great time.
Yeah.
So yeah, so like Marcella said that you want to join to get extra money on your nude pictures.
Oh, Dan is online. Dan is online. So that means more shirtless Juliano pics are coming. Oh, Dan, it must be you. Who else here? Uh, is there a certain criteria you need to meet to progress from villain to member? I want to talk or want me to talk?
Yeah, so I mean, in our chapter, we have different criteria that we need people to meet. I mean, BV's criteria is 9 months of villain or 6 months with a feature.
Yeah.
But for me, I like to see a little bit more from lads. I mean, you get people that come in that just want patches or just want to be in it for like the social media element, and that's great. I mean, if that's what you want to get out of it, then that's fine. But for me, I want to see a bit of commitment. I want to see lads embracing what BV really is. BV isn't just social media. It isn't just about posting a picture. That's just elements of what we do. So for me in my chapter, we set a minimum meat requirements, and we like to see you hit a certain amount of meat before we would consider you to go from a villain to a member, and then again, a member to a loyals is a whole new different criteria. Then so on and so on. But again, that it changes from chapter to chapter what different chapters want and expect. I mean, I don't know what it was like over in Brazil.
Yeah, I'm not currently not a captain of Brazil anymore, but it's basically the same mindset. It's when I was a captain, it's not just the 9 months or if you got a feature, or that's my understanding about, my opinion about it, my 2 cents about it. It's not just getting a feature or being a villain for 9 months. You gotta really, as the bylaw says, you gotta deserve that. And for me, deserving that, you gotta show a little bit more than says that you are a real member of it.
Yeah, I
Otherwise,
think.
yeah. Otherwise, if that's just my point of view, you guys please don't take me wrong. Otherwise, you get like guys go with 1 foot in and 1 foot out, and I don't like that.
Yeah.
Personally, I don't like that.
I'm exactly the same. You've got to be 100%. You can't be 50%.
Yeah, exactly.
But I agree with what Leon said there as well. The most important patch you can ever get in BV is your first one. What back in the day when we probably got it was the prospect patch. Then it was renamed as the villain patch. That is definitely the most important patch you can get because that means that you've been accepted. You're beginning to start your journey.
Yeah.
So I mean, for me, the first patch is definitely the most important one.
Yeah.
You
And it
started
is a
to,
feeling. Yeah.
yeah,
It is a
yeah,
it is a feeling. It is a feeling. It's for me it was a feeling like especially the member patch I got. It was a very special patch for me, the member one,
yeah,
because I was working and I got a patch, and it was really nice. The feeling when you got the patch is really really nice. You know, when
yeah,
you're not waiting for this, and then just pop ups on your GM and like, well, what? It's
yeah,
crazy.
yeah.
It's great. So it's I think you gotta enjoy every moment of the journey. Like
Well,
the
that's
path.
it. It's a stepping stone, isn't it? It's like from one step to another. It's like crossing a river. So
Yeah,
every step's important. Is to make sure that you don't cheap out of a step. Make sure you embrace every step and every patch.
exactly, exactly.
So yeah, as Big
Let's
Mike
see.
said, all in or nothing.
There's more questions. Is there more question? Let me see.
Yeah, I think there's some more in there.
He wanted more likes on nude speaks. That's Marcel.
um,
I think there's one here. What? Oh, yeah, yeah. What does it mean to you, Julian, to have recently become an elite member of BV? Bro, it was, as I said, it's like it's a recognition for everything you do for the. I mean, it's awesome. It's awesome because I feel like uh, right now it's kind of speechless to I'm kind of speechless to say, but it's a very very great feeling. Is a something that I don't know how many guys currently on BV have, but it's like it's a great recognition, great recognition, and I think it's just the.
no, we've lost Juliano. Oh, you there?
Yeah,
You back?
something wrong here. Yeah, I'm back. I'm back. So it was a great feeling get the elite patch. It was awesome. Uh, it's a big recognition for everything we do. That's the point. I don't do the things for recognition. And I think nobody, and I think we shouldn't do it for the recognition. I do because I want to do.
Yeah.
So that's it's actually one advice from me. You do because you want to do. The recognition will come, and it is great. It's a great
That's it. I
feeling.
think, but that's it. I think when you do it because you want to do it, not because you try to tick off a list of things that you didn't need to do to meet a criteria. I
Yeah,
think, I think it means more. I mean, if you just tick boxing, it just means you've got something because it was there to get. I mean, once you do things without meaning to do them, it's a special thing. So
yeah,
yeah, I mean for me, Elite was when I first joined in 2015. There wasn't many people that had Elite patches. Um, there's a little bit more now, but still, Elite patches is still up there with the hardest things to achieve in BV. So you know when you've achieved them and you've done it right, it's deserved.
yeah. I think it was a great. It was. I'm seen as a great. it was a great thing for not just for me, but for the Latino community. Yeah, we have right now 16 chapters on the Latino community here.
Yeah.
It's for us. It's like more complicated for traveling. We live far. We don't have like big meets here. It's a little bit complicated. So I think, and I'm always trying to support the guys here. You know,
Yeah.
it's a little bit more complicated in South America, and I think there's a great meaning for me. And I just gotta say thank you for everyone who was with me during this journey. It's not I didn't receive the patch alone. You know, there's tons of guys that were with me, like
Well, that's it.
tons of guys. So as I said on my post with the elite patch, this is just the beginning of the journey. So and it's crazy. It's a great feeling.
It is a great feeling. What we've got going on. Lee Greaves says, I get the great gratification out of helping others. I mean, I think to me that's what BV is. I mean, if we're not helping each other along the way, then what's the point in being a part of it? You know, we all talk about being one brotherhood, one ship. You know, we can't be one brotherhood and 100 ships. You know, we all have to be in the same way, same ship pulling the same way. I mean, obviously you're going to have disagreements and falling out. You know, we're a community that's full of men. You know, so you're gonna have conflict at sometimes. But
of course.
If you can't sort conflict out between you, then this isn't the place for you. If you can't sit down at a table and discuss it over a beer or a coffee, then you're not mature enough for this.
Totally agree. I totally agree.
So,
totally agree.
But yeah, you know, for me, the gratification definitely is with helping others. I mean, in my time, I've helped chapters grow. I've helped brothers in and out of the brotherhood. So yeah, I mean, that's where you get your greatest satisfaction. Meeting people like you. So Miller says, Juliano, what's your favourite piece of merch? And that he likes my face. Well, who doesn't like my face?
What? Let me see. Piece of merch? I mean, you mean BV merch?
BV merch, chapter merch. What's your favourite piece that you own?
I'm not I don't use like that much patches, or I don't have that much patches or that much rings, or I have some shirts that I like, but the patches I got something special with the patches, because I know I got like just a vest with some patches. I know every patch from where it comes, who gave me the patch, what was the situation, where when it was, where it was. So it's a some patches are very special for me. I don't think I have a favorite one.
The BV vest must be your favourite piece of merch.
BV vest?
Yeah. You look so good in it, man.
What is your favorite?
My favourite piece of merch. My favourite piece of merch was I bought a T-shirt from Morgan. I think it was back in 2016, and it was the Dirty South Louisiana T-shirt, and it had Dirty South across the front. Yeah. I think that's probably now. Now I'm too fat to fit in it, so I can't wear it. But that is probably one of my favorite ones.
I think now you made me remember. I got when I was in Amsterdam last year. Norwegian, I'm telling his IG Norwegian Beard Cook. He gave me one hat from Norway, from BV Norway, and it's one of the hats that I use the most. I use like
Yeah.
almost every day. So I consider that maybe my favorite one. I can tell you,
This,
it's one of my favorite ones.
this is probably one of my favourite hats. So this is the BV Switzerland hat,
Oh, nice.
and then it got Northern Monkeys, the chapter I was in, uh, Bates and Bubba on the side, and this was gifted to us by Sooty. Um,
Oh,
so,
Suji, is he
yeah,
online?
so I don't
He's
think
not
he's on
on.
with us at the minute, but yeah, I think this is probably one of my favourite hats because it means so much that someone gifted went to the effort to make it and gift it to us. So yeah, there's two
Yeah,
things. There's two
two
things.
things.
But yeah, remember check out BV Lake District's website link in the bio. Shop just gone live. Hoodies available. The new favourite merch.
Carl, yeah, I think it's the hat. My hat from, yeah, just tell the hat from I got from Norway. I love that one.
Yeah.
There's any more work? I just logged him off because you didn't recognize his shirt as. Oh, that's, you see how you guys did me. That's what I got every day. That's what I got every day. It's people. It's now it's Marcel. It's Daniel. It's Daniel, Suchi, Michael. I It's every day the same thing with me. Damn.
um, York Viking Brothers, our chapter scout. Carl, what's your favourite drinking vessel? I mean, without a question. So, at our end of year meet last year, the chapter lads all chipped together to buy us a tankard that was inscribed with the chapter logo, whatnot. So yeah, that's what I drink out all the time. Um, I'm just actually grabbing it now, so I can give you a little show. So yeah, so my favourite drinking vessel, and you can see on there it's got our logo, Captain. So that was it was an unexpected gift from the chapter brothers. Yeah, I, I don't cry often, but I welled up with that. So yeah.
Uh,
um, what's that? Josh Carrotbeard. What inspires you both to keep being a villain? I don't know if you want to answer this one first, Juliano.
yeah. As I said, it is a lifestyle. You know, uh, I think once you engage and embrace that thing, you can't just like, nah, I'm not gonna be this anymore or something like this. Or it's something that now it's a I don't it's weird, but I don't feel like I have an inspiration because I think now it's something that I am. So
Yeah, yeah,
it's a part of me. So but something that it really inspired me. Of course, I remember I read once. Of course, we drink beers. Of course, we talk shits with each other. We have good, funny times, fun moments. But I think if you can, the charge is something really important. And I'm not talking about doing something big. I understand now. I got a concept about charity, about helping each other, or helping someone in need, which is very different. I think you can do charity like every day if you want.
yeah,
You can do charity in the small things. You can do charity like pretty much every day. So, and that's something that really inspires me. I remember once I was in a meeting here in Brazil. We were giving food to the people on the street, and then the next day I was taking some shots at the bus station, and then one lady came to us, and then was like, "Oh, you guys were yesterday giving food to the people on the street." Yeah, and we were like, "Yes, we were." And the lady says, "Oh, thank you so much. Thanks God for you guys being here because
yeah,
I was starving. I was looking for something to eat and didn't have it. And that's something that it's like priceless.
Yeah,
So
definitely.
it's like for me, it's like one of the things that inspire me. Like, and also there's a lot of other things that inspire me because, like, talking with my brothers from other places, traveling, meeting them, and this is something that really inspires me to,
Yeah,
to. But now I feel like I can realize like, oh, Juliano is not a bearded villain anymore. It's not. I mean, it's a part of me, bro. It's like
yeah.
it
It's
is
one of
what
those
I
things that you
am.
can't lose.
It is what I am.
Yeah,
That's what I am.
absolutely. I think I'm pretty much the same. I think it's the small things that make BV great, as you say, like going out doing little charity events. You don't have to do massive things and raise a lot of money. I mean, just going and buying someone a sandwich on the street that is struggling to eat, or giving them a woolly hat if they're cold. It's them little things that make it special. I mean, we've got a huge platform here that we can use to our advantage. Um, One of the charities that we work with is a hospice for children, Bluebell Wood, and we did an arts and craft drive for them. So we took them some pencils, paper, things to make things with, uh, and just seeing how grateful people were for little things. It it made you realise that it's bigger than you. You
Yeah,
know,
I
we're little cogs in this big clock that's ticking round. So so yeah, that's what was special. Plus, I like to see people have the same kind of journey I've had. The special moments, like meeting good people. So
yeah.
that's what it's about. So
Is that I
that's it
agree.
for me.
I agree.
Uh, so that's Leon's gone. So bye, Leon. It's been a pleasure having you on board. Um, Matt, what would you both like to see more of in the world of BV?
You want to start that one?
For me, I would. So BV for me is amazing. Uh, there's a lot of positives. So to say what I would like to see more of, I would like to probably say I would like to see us more working together on a more regular basis. Um, Across the world. I think sometimes it can get lost in your own chapters, where we forget that as one big movement we can do some amazing things, much bigger than what you can do as an individual chapter. So I would like to see us as a BV community get together far more to do bigger things for people.
Yeah, more like how can I say more unity between all the
Yes,
chapters.
yeah,
I
yeah,
agree.
100%.
I agree. Yeah, that will be like that will be I agree with that. It's like if you have more as I think if you stick to the statement one ship, one brotherhood and no boundaries, we will get there. I agree with you. I
Yeah,
agree with you. That will
100%.
be more, yeah. That will be something that I would like to see more to, like
Yeah,
less sense of individual chapters and more sense of a common of everyone is into the same thing.
yeah,
I
100%.
yeah, of course there's barriers of language between one country and another,
Yeah,
but we still can do a lot of things. This is the
100%.
this is the biggest beard community in the world, and I'm saying just beard is just something that connects us because we're much more than that.
Yeah.
The beard was just a way for connecting us. We're so much more than that, and we can do a lot of more if we
That's it. I mean, like when you see me too, like the money they raise for charities or the products to get together to give to charities. I mean, it's fantastic. But imagine what we could do if we all pulled together. I mean, that's like that's proper life changing stuff. If we could do that, it's a big ask, but definitely something that 100% definitely something that can be achieved.
Exactly, I agree.
So Yogi says, Juliano, would your perfect future wife have one or two legs?
Oh my God! Once again, you see, Sudi is not around. Danny, go back home. Danny is. He's there's more. If you didn't have BV in your life, what would you do with your time?
There'd be a lot more time on my hands, I know that.
I don't know. I don't know. I mean, I don't know. I really don't know how to. It's like it's part of my life. I don't know what I'm gonna do if I don't have BV. Like I really don't.
I think if I didn't have BV, I think I'd be a very secluded person. I think, I don't think I'd get out much, to be honest. So BV is my outlet. So to think about not having it is quite a sad thought, actually. But I'd probably have less grey hair in my beard. I know that.
Well, most of my friends, of course, I got friends here in my city, but most of my friends, people that I talk on a daily basis, they're from BV. So it would be weird not to having those guys. It would be weird not to have you, for instance, like Danny G talking about one leg or two or something like that, you know, or even Sudi talking something, you know.
Yeah, I think Nando likes to give you some abuse online as well, doesn't he?
Well, sorry.
El Fernando, he likes to wind you up as well.
El Fernando, it's another whole level. El Fernando, I'm gonna tell you, there's 20 guys online. If someone knows El Fernando, he was like, he was telling me to, oh, you eating too much, you eat too much. And I was like, dude, you eating hamburgers? You put lettuce on the hamburger? You're telling me it's healthy, but just because you put lettuce on it? How many burgers you got? I don't eat burgers. Come on, dude. He's a grumpy guy. You know, I love him.
El Fernando is my BV twin. I'm just a happier version of him.
He's old. He's an old grumpy El Fernando.
He said he was going to try and get on today, but he said that his kids might stop him. So I think he's had some trouble with his kids at home.
He has a lot of kids.
Yeah.
He has a lot of kids. I think he has four or five kids. I'm not sure. He has a lot of kids.
Yeah, well, it's he's here. He's Nando now.
You see? That's him. You see how they call me McFluffy? That's the nickname they all gave me. Actually, just three. Yeah. Actually, El Fernando, he spends more time eating than doing other stuff. I know him.
Yeah. We I think we have one picture where we're smiling together, and all the rest of the pictures we both look miserable as hell. So
who else? Yeah.
I think because we've been on for an hour now, and Instagram Live is going to kick us off.
Oh, I don't know.
So we've got 10 seconds left. It's been an absolute pleasure being on with you, and great talking to you, and hopefully we'll have to do it again soon.
My pleasure, always.